eyes look a little glazed over. Have you been eating donuts there, officer?
How are you?
I'm great. Yourself?
Good.
Can I get your name?
Interesting front plate.
Thank you. I like it. It's quite nice.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you have your credentials for press?
Issued by whom? By the OPP? Do the OPP issue credentials?
No, but is that an issued plate for Ontario?
I don't believe it is. No.
No? Do you have your ownership, please?
I don't need to produce it because I'm not committing a licensable activity in the province of Ontario.
I'm asking you for your license and ownership, please.
For what reason?
Operating a motor vehicle.
I'm not operating a motor vehicle. I'm on
Plates.
private property that's accessible to the public, and I'm not driving.
Okay.
I have a lawyer who I've confirmed this with, who's actually a former OPP officer.
Right, and they instructed you to obstruct your plates.
They
Okay, well, we'll wait for you to leave the property.
Can I just get that on camera one more time? I love when I hear police intimidation. Sergeant. Bye-bye, princess. Sergeant Dumbass realizes that actually maybe I know something about the HTA and realize that as long as my vehicle is not being operated, I'm not violating any part of the HTA.
What's that? Yeah, sure. Come on over.
Excuse me. How you doing?
Good.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
No doubt. And who says the car is even registered to me? I guess I can chalk this up to another OIPRD complaint. Feel free to use the QR code.
You're more than welcome to do whatever you like.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like being filmed.
No, hey, yeah. Don't we all? Sergeant, so he's looking at $113,000 a year plus benefits. I don't know if it's a constable. I'm not sure if it's a 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, or 1st constable. So we're looking at anywhere from $63,000 to $80,000. This is where my tax dollars are going. Oh my God, my viewers are gonna love this. Thank you, Sergeant. Your eyes look a little glazed over. Have you been eating donuts there, officer? This is what Napoleon syndrome looks like. Bye-bye, princess. Bitch. I'm smarter than that, boys.
Well, I was just going to ask you, I guess you take those elements off your license plate when you drive, right?
Did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, officer?
No, I'm asking you a question.
And I answer, I'm taking pictures. Okay. Actually, let me be as accurate as possible. I'm not taking pictures, I'm taking video.
Okay.
So what's up? I mean, I get you out a question, you asked me, I answered. Is this consensual? Are we done?
Well, you're still on private property.
First of all, absent a sidewalk,
Okay.
we're allowed to use the right-of-way, a boulevard.
Okay.
So as long as I'm within a certain distance of the center of the road, I'm allowed to walk.
But you're on private property.
Am I speaking a foreign language to you?
I'm literally just talking to you. When I'm explaining something to you, you're on private
I
property.
just told you, absent a sidewalk, you don't tell me shit either.
Private property.
I'm not. I'm allowed to.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm absolutely. I can't go
Okay,
past
so
that
if
sign
this
or
was-
those
if
signs.
This was your house. I could walk on your lawn if there was no road or sidewalk.
Absolutely.
No, you can't
The
do that.
city of St. Catharines, the city of Niagara Falls would ticket you for walking along the side of the road.
You can walk along the side of the road as long as you're walking not in the middle of the road.
Was I in the middle of the road?
Now you're on private property.
Not in the middle of the road, officer.
Okay. Well, do it at your own peril.
Fair enough. You're not responsible for my safety, sir.
Well, that's subject to discretion.
What's your issue, man?
No issue. I want to know why you're out here filming. That's all.
But I don't have to divulge that to you.
No, but if you're on private
And then
property,
because I didn't divulge that to you, you escalated it by first accusing me of standing in the middle of the road,
standing on a road,
and then I complied with you. I stepped off a foot onto your grass, and then instantly it becomes the crime of the century because I'm standing
did I say
on
you were
grass.
committing a crime? I said you're on private property.
Well, you said that there's something that you can do about that, and what do you mean then?
I said if you put yourself in peril is what I said.
That's not what you said.
Yes, I did. You said
That's not what
it's
you
not
said.
my responsibility if you're on the road, and I said, well, yeah, if you put yourself.
You told me to get out of the middle of the road. I stood off the road.
You're not the type of person who likes to have a conversation. I asked what you were doing. Okay.
Sure, whatever.
It
You
was somewhat of a,
sure. Throw it ad hominems and straw man. If you're not sure what that means, look it up. Google what ad hominems are, what straw man is. I'm filming. I wasn't. Was I shouting? Was I rising to the level of disco?
I want to know what you're doing over here. That's all.
Filming, officer, and I think we're done.
Okay. We are done, but
All right.
stay off our property.
Can I get your first name or your last name?
My badge number is 9482.
Last name, please.
Constable's warrant.
All right. Thank you. My last name is Hill. Thank you.
Fantastic.
Oh my God! Unbelievable.
How you doing?
Good.
Okay?
I have an issue with that guy, but other than that, I'm
Hey,
fine.
hook up. He's a nice guy.
He's not a nice guy.
You don't think so?
He told me to get off the road.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I moved back. First of all, this is as far as I was out, so I wasn't blocking anything.
Yeah.
I get onto this grass about a foot in,
Yep.
and then he says I'm trespassing on private property.
Oh.
Now, I recognize OPP. They're usually too busy snagging people on the highway to recognize Niagara Falls or City of St. Catharines ordinance on where a pedestrian can travel.
Mm-hmm.
But in both cities, in St. Catharines and Niagara Falls, absent a sidewalk, a traveler may use a boulevard to travel along for their safety. So where I'm standing is where I'm legally allowed to be.
Yep. Just be careful. This is a roadway. So it looks like a
Absolutely. And you know what bothers me? I actually I never have an issue with Niagara Regional Police.
Okay.
It's always the OPP. So I'm a little bit upset that I came out here to film.
What are you filming? Just
So I recently filed a complaint, well, 2 complaints against the OPP through OIPRD.
officers? Or just,
Two sergeants, 2 separate sergeants.
which ones?
They're not from this area. They're from somewhere in southern Ontario near, I think one's from Chatham, Kent, and the other one's from, I'm actually not sure where he's out of. But so I'm filming a segment for my Facebook channel because a post that I shared on Saturday now has something like 100,000 views.
Really?
And I want to explain what happened before and what happened after. That's why I came here to film, because it had to do with the OPP. So I thought, I'm not violating, I'm not,
And no one's here. They're locked up.
no, and I'm not going to interview anyone. I purposely came here so that there would be low traffic, so I wouldn't be impeding someone if they had meetings with CIs or victims. I didn't want to necessarily film them. So I came here after hours so that I wouldn't be.
How long are you going to be, just in case people start following?
You know what? To be honest, I'm so irate. I'm probably not even going to film the segment that I originally came out here to film.
All right.
I'm probably leaving in the next minute or two.
All right.
Now, I know you're not going to answer this, but did he run my plate?
I have no idea. I don't think so. Where's the
Okay.
vehicle?
It's over there, but I'm just curious if
That's all.
yeah, he, like, I mean, if you don't necessarily believe me, I can show you the video. I had filmed, I started about a minute in, but he came out here hot. And
It's not a bad day, maybe.
I've been, I'm a journalist. No, I'm from the city of St. Niagara on the Lake, city of St. Catharines. And I'm a local journalist, and I've been filming Hill, Hill.
First name?
I'm not sure if I necessarily need to give it
Why
to you.
just go back at your plate? So.
Sorry?
I go run your plate.
But why though? What's the cause?
Well, I'm just asking you a question. What's your name?
I'm just wondering why. Like, because you're going to run me through
Because
CPIC, right?
Call that you're out here doing this, and they ask me who was out here. I can tell them.
You got a call that I was before my interaction. I literally
I created a call because I didn't know what you're doing. You get people out here protesting.
unsub 1. Just list me as unsub 1.
No. Okay. Make sure.
Yeah.
Cooperation. Understand.
Have fun running the plate to a vehicle that is not mine. So this is what, now I have to file a fucking complaint against this officer. After I just complimented the fucking Niagara Regional Police, that's what I get. Unfucking real.
Issued by whom? By the OPP? Do the OPP issue credentials?
So I'm just gonna pause this, and I won't do this too often because I don't want to take up your whole night. But he knows that there's no such thing as press issued credentials. I've been doing this job for more than 20 years.
Or where do you work?
I've worked overseas. I've worked here, and no state agency rather issues press credentials.
Okay.
I could go to a Costco print shop and print out press credentials. They don't mean anything if they're company issued. It's company ID basically, right? You're writing down my VIN. Is it necessary?
Well, your plates are blocked, right?
Well, is that illegal?
No,
It's not, right.
It's illegal,
But so now you're gonna run my name through your system, right? You're gonna. Sorry, I should say, you're gonna run the owner operator of this vehicle,
Well, you have to understand.
Uh-huh.
There's a ton of police cars here,
right?
and we have officers assigned
Right.
to do security here as well, right? So when
I understand.
see a vehicle with blocked plates, it's kind of concerning to us. I hope you can understand that.
I actually don't understand that because I'm not walking up to your vehicles and I'm not putting my camera against your glass, seeing what equipment that you have in there. I haven't been aggressive to any of your officers now or any of the times that I've been reporting on this issue. The reason why I have my plates blocked is because this incident that happened today is one of probably 7 incidents that I've had. And if you're thinking in your head, well, it's because you've been blocking your license plate all those 7 times and that's why we have an issue. No, it has nothing to do with that. The first month that I came here, that I was reporting, that I was shooting content for my publisher, my plates weren't blocked. But then I was getting harassed, both in person, in real life, and online by...
Heather.
Hi, I'm okay. Who am I having a conversation with? What's up? What's up? Flying a kite. Yeah. Want to help? No? Then,
Just asking you a question.
all right. Give you an answer.
Is there any reason why you're videotaping us?
Is there any reason why I shouldn't be or can't?
I'm just asking you a question. I didn't say whether it was right or wrong.
Fair enough. Are we done?
Can be.
I'd appreciate it.
That way, that's fine.
If this is a consensual conversation, I think we're done.
Okay.
All right.
Where's the front license plate on your vehicle?
It's located on the front of my license, on the front of my vehicle.
It is?
It is.
Seems to be obscured then.
Oh, it must be a piece of paper must have got under there while I was driving or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have to wait for you to pull over the street.
Oh, that is what we call police intimidation. All right, bye-bye, Sergeant. Take care. You have a great day. Bitch. Bye. Have fun jerking your partner off. Officer, is there a reason you're trying to get my plate? Sorry? No, I know, but you drove by twice trying to get my plate. No, I know, but both times I saw you eyeballing my plate. I'm just curious, if you want my ID, I'll give it up to you. You don't need my ID? All right. Are you gonna pull me over as soon as I pull onto the street? All right. So this officer that you see right over here, he drove by my car very slowly. He eyeballed my plate. Now, as I mentioned in an earlier video, both my front plate and back plate are blocked out to prevent them from IDing me. I asked the officer, as you heard in the previous video, if there's a reason he's trying to get my ID. He said that he had to talk to someone in the squad. Sure, maybe. But both times he drove by, the second time he drove back behind me, they were both trying to get my plate number. I asked him if he's going to light me up as soon as I go on the main road. He said no, but he will if I keep my plates covered, because it is against the law to keep your plates covered up. So I'm just going to wait here for a few minutes, and I'm going to go to the other side of this building and see if they follow me. Recording and audio recording.
Okay.
Just for your record.
Yeah.
About 10 minutes ago, I was photographing this area
Yep.
for a video I'm working on.
Okay.
2 officers, I believe one was a sergeant, but 2 officers came out, asked me why I was here. Fair enough. I identified myself as a photographer
Okay.
with a news media outlet.
Okay.
I was here for approximately 10 to 15 minutes, after which I got in my vehicle and I drove away. As soon as the officers that were staying right here noted my vehicle, I pulled out, they immediately began pursuit, and they followed me all throughout town.
Pursuit?
Yes.
They threw their lights on and they tried to stop you?
No, but they tracked me. They effectively stalked me. I understand the definition that you see as
Okay,
pursuit.
when you say pursuit,
I
it
see
gets my heart
I
rate up a
understand.
little bit. Okay.
I presume a pursuit as being tailed or followed.
Okay.
Okay. Now, it was clear that they were following me because I made a number of evasive maneuvers, which they matched, until I got too close to land back lane and they turned around.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, is this normal procedure, normal protocol for an officer to follow a member of the media because they don't like what I'm doing?
No, what I'd suggest to you is that we often follow vehicles and run plates to see if.
I'm just wondering why my plate was run.
Let me
Okay.
answer the question, please. We often follow vehicles and we run the license plates because we have computers in our car.
I understand
So
that.
we're checking for
A number of my
registered owner.
family members are police officers.
Okay, so you understand then, we're checking to see if the vehicle's licensed properly, whether it has a valid sticker, whether the driver or the registered owner is a suspended driver, anything like that. Sometimes there's delays in getting that information back, so we'll stay with the
I
vehicle
understand.
until we get that information
I
back.
understand basic
And if there's
procedure.
nothing that comes up that sets off an alarm bell with us, like there's no, the driver's not, the registered owner's not suspended or anything, and the plates are valid and everything else, then we don't bother stopping.
I guess fair enough. Then I'm just wondering what triggered those 2 units to follow me in particular, not this white truck, not the dozens of vehicles I've seen pass up and down. None of them got out in their vehicle and sped to catch up to me. They sped up to catch. They didn't say, "Oh, that vehicle looks like it might be out of code."
Right.
My vehicle is not out of code. I check it daily, in fact,
Yep.
to make sure that, because this has happened to me before.
Okay.
So to avoid getting ticketed for a burnt out light,
Sure.
failing to yield, expired tag, expired license, I make sure that all of that is maintained,
Yeah.
because I don't want to give them cause to search my vehicle.
Fair enough. I understand
I'm just
that.
wondering what triggered that Instead of using pursuit, what triggered that to be followed by 2 units?
There were 2 separate cars following you?
Yes, there was.
Okay.
In fact, one of them, I have them both on camera because my entire car is rigged. I haven't looked at the footage because I have to go back to my computer. But in fact, one of them, who's sitting in the lobby right now, has a dark beard. He was one of them. I could clearly see him.
Okay.
His beard was distinguishing. The other was another gentleman who also had a beard, but
Yeah.
it was less noticeable. I couldn't quite make it out.
Right.
But I'm just wondering what triggered that particular
Watch out, there's a bee there.
following.
I don't have an answer to that question.
I know.
So
You probably didn't order them out.
I can tell you I did not.
I know. But I'm just wondering if they were under orders to pursue me from their CO, or they just did it on a whim because they didn't like me. What's up? Flying a kite. Yeah. Want to help? Am I speaking a foreign language to you?
You're not the type of person who likes to have a conversation. I asked what you were doing, okay?
What's up?
What's going on? Have a nice day, Sabrina.
That's who owns the vehicle. You are correct.